Are you ready for the Astro-Weather Weekend extended edition? Still a little under the weather, but I'm back. March 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Aries Solar Eclipse, Neptune in Aries. The madness continues. Let's talk about it. Astro-Weather. Grand evening, everybody. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Uh, yeah, it's been a rough week. See this? On the 25th, celebrating my dad's 93rd birthday. We also lost our pet. She drowned. Neptune, Pisces, 29 degrees on the 25th in our pool. Goldie, R.I.P. We love you and miss you. Our bearded dragon, Goldie girl. We had her about 9-10 years. She was like a human. She was the best. I had this accident, and I was missing my dad. He would have been 93 years old on the 25th. It's the 27th. It's 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. And we're going to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pisces, Aries Moon. The Aries new moon, the solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse on the early morning of the 29th, Saturday. And then 30th early morning, Neptune enters Aries. So we're going to break this all down in the astro weather for you guys. Hope you're doing well. Forgive the voice. I just wanted to knock this out and get it done while I have a burst of energy. And you know I got to watch college basketball. Yo Terps tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. BYU, Alabama, Arizona, Duke, and Texas Tech, Arkansas. Ooh, I got a good memory. Some good games, good college hoops. The energy's been kind of wild and wonky. The veil's super thin. We are walking into, we're still in between the eclipses. The solar eclipse is coming, but we're walking sort of, right? This is the time to quantum leap and quantum jump into a new reality, right? Into new versions of yourself, saying goodbye to the old structures and systems. Adios, for real. Don't take this lightly. Ground in earth and nature, manifest through water, the water magic, crystals, Celtic sea salt, Epsom salt. Um, yeah, I got to gargle some salt water, some cinnamon, things like that. And I'm feeling a lot better, but the voice is still jacked up. And yeah, this is a pretty good There was blood like all over the place. It was crazy, but your boy's okay. I got 101 fever starting on Sunday. So I was in the bed all Monday and Tuesday. The fever broke back down to regular 98, but I probably won't be better officially till like Monday or Sunday. I may not do a show Sunday night. I had my podcast today, Lunch with Eric, and Lunch with Eric tomorrow, 11 a.m. Pacific. But yeah, I just got to catch up on chart readings with my clients. So got a lot of work to do. And thank you for understanding. Let's get to the chart in the Astro Weather Weekend Extended Edition. 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, Aries Solar Eclipse, Neptune in Aries, Pisces, Aries Moon. That's a lot, Lucy. All right. And the news is still crazy, but I told you, you got to become the president and leader of your own life. It doesn't matter. Ceasefires, this, that, investigations, Doge, this, this app, and the Yemen, you know, it's distractions. We've got to really walk into the reality and the truth of being self-reliant and self-accepting. We are responsible for ourselves. Capiche? You guys are built for this. Your soul chose this. You got this. You survived 9/11. Some of you survived Vietnam. You survived HIV/AIDS. You survived COVID. I know I did. And we're here to say goodbye to the Piscean age, the age of illusion, confusion, and deception, and walk into the age of Aquarius, being our true authentic selves. This is a new beginning, walking into the fifth dimension. This Aries solar eclipse is closing the chapter from 23 to January 10th, 2025. Aries North Node, I, Libra South Node, we. And so I've got to lead the we. I've got to find my tribe, the right we, right? We can no longer be in relationships that are not harmonious and peaceful, fair, and as close to balance as possible. Okay? Look at Aries in your chart. See, where are you being sovereign? Where are you becoming the president leader of your own life? That's the assignment. That's the agenda. Return to sender. Don't be a pretender. Lyrically, I put competition in a blender. All right, let's get to the chart. 6 p.m. Eastern, March 27th, Thursday. March Madness continues. College basketball. Oh, my throat hurts. BigEAstro. Pew. Yo, try it Thursday. Well, 6 p.m. Eastern. What's that really mean? Well, the moon at 10 degrees in Pisces, joining this Pisces party. And Venus is now returned back into Pisces where it's exalted. Okay? The Mercury is at 1 degree. On the solar eclipse, it'll be 0 degrees. It's Aries season, still in the first decan, 7 degrees. Now, we'll get to that second decan, right, on, let's see, Friday the 8, 9, 10, Saturday. Okay, I was going to say Sunday. But, yeah, well, just 3 days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So on Sunday, we'll get to the Aries Leo decan. But right now with this Venus Neptune North Node energy, when Pisces, when this moon hits it, it's really going to have this opportunity where instrumental music, like I've been telling you, where you can find the dream, find the love, walk into the new version, quantum leap and quantum jump into a new reality, to a new vibration and frequency. You know, I was having wild dreams last night. Now, this moon will finish up at around 13 degrees East Coast, 14 on the West Coast. So it should be around 20, 21. So tomorrow it's going to finish up and we'll get into the Aries moon early on Saturday morning, right? And then, you know, the eclipse is early on. So, you know, this is that Pisces Aries energy. But this moon will finish up Thursday and Friday still in Pisces, and Aries will be Saturday, Sunday, un poquito Monday. Sorry, my voice is pretty weak. So 10 degrees, it's the lunar mansion behind this moon is Saturn, and we've got to get into the spiritual discipline, okay? And understand this Pisces moon will get close to the trine with Mars, but Mars is right now trining Saturn, right? Mars in Cancer at 22 degrees, pretty powerful degree, and Saturn in Pisces, okay, at 22, or is that 23? 24, sorry. So, you know, but that trine energy. So the moon will hit that trine on Friday, okay? We're still dealing with the Aries sun, the Jupiter in Gemini, the Uranus in Taurus, okay? And we're having this Uranus sextile Saturn energy, which is, you know, kind of through our grounding and earthing in nature and our spiritual practice and discipline, we can still get these downloads. You know, spring is here, spring again, the real new year we just had, manifest and ground in nature, okay? And enjoy these basketball games Thursday night, and we'll get ready for Friday, Viennas, chocolates. Today's hips and thighs squats. I'm gonna do some grounding and earthing after this video. And later tonight, I will upload my Neptune and Aries video as well for you guys from Coffee Talk, all right? So, and go watch Send Your Rose, the podcast 320. And today I did 321, Jupiter and Saturn in Aries, all right? So let's get to Friday, 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, Astro-Weather Weekend Extended Edition. Pew! Forget about a Friday, good people. March 28th. How we doing? Aries season, 8 degrees, the bee's knees, blazing trees. For those week MCs, brother, please. Well, you see that Venus is already past the Neptune as it's retrograding back. Here's the Mercury, Neptune, Venus. Okay, so it's in between the North Node and Neptune. This is dreamy relationships, but it's retrograde. Please do not start a new relationship. No new facial stuff, no tattoos, piercings, new wardrobes. Oh, he wants me back, love. No. And this Jupiter, it's not squaring it, but it's coming off the square from the moon, okay, which we felt probably late last night. Well, now this moon in Pisces, right, it's going to be conjunct the North Node, right? And we're dealing with the Pisces Moon at 21, so it will finish up at 20. Oh no. Let's see, 13, 20. So it's going to finish up at about, where's that, 27. So it'll get in there early in the morning. Sorry, 27. And the moon is at 21. So 27, 28, yeah. So you'll get into the Aries moon early in the morning, okay? And this Pisces moon, Friday all day and all night is going to be very spiritual and magical. Instrumental music, deep breath work, manifest in the water, bathtub, all of it. It's trining the moon, it's with Saturn trining Mars, okay? And you're dealing with this conjunction, and it's going to hit the North Node and then Venus, right? Just separated from Saturn and just passing the North Node, or getting ready to pass the North Node, I should say. So this Pisces moon will finish up probably like around 2-3 degrees Aries, okay? Because it finished up at around 14, I don't know, maybe 14 degrees. I'm a little off with that, this Pisces moon. But, that's the energy for 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, yeah. So 3-4 degrees. And the Saturday morning, the eclipse is at like 3:58, 9 degrees, okay? And 6:58 Eastern AM. So it's an early morning eclipse on Saturday. You won't really see it probably, or feel, you'll feel it as you're awakening and sleeping. Enjoy your Friday. Definitely expand your consciousness, and it's all about the water. That's kind of where we're at. It's Wally World, Water World, Kevin Costner's world, and what's our Lilith doing? Back in Libra. So we got to focus on these relationships, a harmony, peace, the fairness, the balance. Okay, so be intentional about that, and eventually it's going to go back to Scorpio, but it's doing its little dance back into Libra, and the South Node is opposing this moon. So there could be some things that come up around your mom, even health. The health access is important. Drink your water. And just remember, I did it and I did okay, but do not do fast in between the eclipses. It's okay on the equinox, but not in between the eclipses. It was a little much for me. I did 7 days. I was going to do a little bit longer, but I was fine. Wifey did 9, and then blood pressure. So just be mindful of that, okay? And let's get to Saturday, 12 noon, 9 a.m. Pacific, right after the eclipse. And remember, this eclipse is about, it's partial. It's closing up the chapter of the Aries North Node and Libra South Node. We've got to become sovereign. We've got to be brave and courageous. We got to stop playing small. A lot of you guys are spiritual giants. Email me, reach out, book a birth chart reading. You have to know you become your own president, but you become your own media. Trust your Mercury, your Pluto, your Lilith. Heal that Chiron wound. This is the time to do the real work. Before you get into all the summer loving and summer fun and running these streets, which I wouldn't recommend, please do the spiritual work. You will not regret it. This is the time to literally get rid of the fat in your life, spring cleaning, spring people, and spring into a new reality, a new version of yourself. You won't regret it. 30 minutes to an hour a day. And, I'm missing my Goldie girl. She drowned with Neptune at the 29th degree. And she was just a special bearded dragon who had that consciousness of a human. She was magical. All right. Forget about it Friday. Thank you for your love and your prayers on the podcast today. We miss her already, and she was special, and she really helped my 15-year-old at the time, his concussion, and he was assaulted in the school and all this stuff, and having that pet bearded dragon and acting and doing art really transformed his life. And now he's back to sports and playing football and doing a lot better. But there was permanent damage done, and the school covered it up. This is the type of stuff that I've had to deal with in Arizona and with these school systems. All right, I love y'all. Eric Taylor. And yes, there was racism. BigEAstrology. Peace. Pew. Secret Saturday. Sorry, eating some lunch in between the takes. Well, Saturday, March 29th. Happy birthday, Aries. Aries Solar Eclipse. It was early in the morning. And the Aries Moon has now moved on to 12 degrees, the bee's knees. The sun is at 9 degrees. The eclipse was at 9 degrees. The moon will finish up at around 18 East Coast, 19 on the West Coast. So we wake up tomorrow morning, should be at about 24, 25 degrees, okay? Or let's say 24 degrees, but we'll see. So Saturday, it's a new beginning. Aries Moon is impulsive. It's gonna be in that second decan and then in the Venus. So it's a definitely initiating new friendships, new relationships. I think I'm going to a party on Saturday. It's a good time. It will get to squaring Mars on Sunday. With all this stuff still in Pisces, you're going to see as Mercury afterwards, just about another hour or so from this time, 12 noon, I think I'm almost around 2, it goes to join Neptune. And then Neptune on the 30th, Sunday, goes into Aries to October 22nd. So this Pisces party, this is music, creativity, compassion, empathy, grace, and mercy. So really, jump into that and enjoy that, and just know that this is a great time for establishing new friendships, new relationships, but not relationships where you're committed dating. Just, you met somebody, keep them in the friend zone, okay? because you're not going to see things clearly. You could be very idealistic and unrealistic at this time. Please remember that. Even on Saturday, you're initiating new beginnings, but it's a new independence. It's new, brave and courageous. It's new, pioneer, maverick, new leader. Look at the Aries in your chart. Where are you having to step up and be a leader? Right? First house with yourself, second house with your speech, third house with your siblings, communications, fourth house in your home, emotional mind, fifth house, kids, creativity, sixth house, work, seventh house, partnerships, marriages, eighth house, intimacy, your partner's resources, spiritual stuff, ninth house, your beliefs, vacations, publishing, education, 10th house, dad, public image, career, 11th house, your hopes, dreams, and wishes, older siblings, internet, 12th house, spiritual practice, isolation, foreign lands, import, export. Be brave, courageous, and initiate. All right? Let's get to the astro weather. For sleep on a Sunday and Saturday, you can work out, machines, full body. Aries Taurus, BigEAstro. Let's get to Neptune and Aries, March 30th. All right? Remember, it's got 31 days, but March 30th. And let the madness continue. Hopefully, Maryland has won, a couple other teams. All right? Aries Taurus, BigEAstro. Sleep on a Sunday. Aries Taurus, BigEAstro. So, what's good, Slimy? Aries Moon, 27 degrees. It'll finish up and, probably get to about 3 degrees Taurus. It's basically a Pisces Aries Moon weekend. You'll get into this Taurus Moon about a little bit, maybe around 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay? And, you'll probably get to about 3, the most 4 degrees. So it should be like 10, 11 degrees where it's exalted on Monday morning. All right? So remember, when the moon goes back to your natal sun, Aries this weekend, Taurus, Monday, Tuesday, take a break, intermittent fasting, circadian rhythms of the sun, juicing, fasting, no drugs, no sex, no alcohol, no cursing. But this Aries moon, it is coming off of the square to Mars in Cancer. And you may see that late Saturday night into Sunday morning, the news, something wild and explosive. There's going to be some protests this weekend, like there has been. And, we just have to make sure there's, I'm sensing more fires. I don't know if it's America or somewhere else, but something explosive Saturday night, Sunday morning. Probably not in America, though. Remember Pluto, Aquarius, 3 degrees. It's going to late Sunday night square Taurus. That can affect the Chinese and Japanese markets financially. And there may be some big announcements around crypto. XRP and XLM, Ripple, this is what's going to be the mechanism for money going forward. So that's where I would focus, not Bitcoin and Ethereum and all that stuff, okay? So be mindful of that. I'm not saying pro-crypto, anti-crypto. I'm just telling you what's happening. And the gold standard may be coming back. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes you guys don't know about, even in our own government and what's happening in these moves. It's pretty interesting. So just know that what is playing out has to happen. You may not, I may not, none of us may not like how it's getting done and who's doing it, but this is bigger than the beings. This is energetic and spiritual, and there's a lot going on. Libra and Lilith, tap into your people and all that good stuff, and it's going to be close to squaring that Mars. So, Sunday is kind of wrapping those things up. As you get into that Taurus moon, definitely Sunday evening, if you can, before the sun sets, do some sun gazing and just ground in earth and nature. It will definitely benefit you. And, This is really, these are unique times. It's really, I don't know, I can't stress it enough. I feel like a broken record, but it is there's a new sheriff in town, but the new sheriff needs to be you. Okay, it doesn't need to be Trump or Vance or this one or that one. The sheriff needs to be you. You're the boss, you're the leader. And that could be daunting for some of us. But we've got to kind of beat our own chest and like growl or just walk into that leadership. And it's just about stop pointing the finger out and look within, the introspection. That's why with the Aries Solar Eclipse and with Neptune and Aries, we have Mercury and Venus both retrograde, right? It's telling us that the answers are within. Relationships, look within. Money, look within. Responsibility, communications, contracts, look within, look within. Think before you react. Pause before you take that step out to dance. Okay? And Neptune's in Aries. Look at that. For the first time since the late 1800s, 1860s, 1870s, I should say. I think it was 1875. So this is a new energy. No one living has experienced this. You're not going to know how you're feeling, what you're doing. And it's starting at the Aries Leo Deacon. So it's coming into a conjunction. It's coming in like hot, wet water. Don't tell me about the New World Order, right? Neptune Aries is hot ocean water. And we're going to have hot waters in the ocean from now through October. I'm predicting a really bad hurricane flooding season, a lot of rains. This is going to bring in, though, a new energy and a new beginning because there's going to be a new reality of seeing how we've been lied to and deceived for so long. Okay? So get ready for this. Get ready for the Neptune and Aries. And know that it's also sextiling as soon as it comes in the Pluto and Aquarius. All right? So that's the Astro Weather Extended Weekend Edition, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. Eric Taylor, Big E Astrology. And yeah, welcome to that Taurus Moon. Big E Astrology. Peace. Pew. Yeah, that's it. It was fun. Barely made it, but I made it. Astro-Weather Weekend Extended Edition, Pisces, Aries, and un poquito Taurus Moons Sunday night. Probably going to 3 degrees, maybe 4 on the West Coast. So I'll see you back Monday. Hopefully I'm all good. My voice is all good and better. And I just thank you. Thank you for the clients for rescheduling with me. You guys reach out, Aries birth chart sales, sign up for Coffee Talk for April 12th. Coffee Talk members birth chart, you can volunteer your chart in Jupiter and Cancer, June 9th. We'll be doing that Saturday, April 12th, 12 p.m. noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. And Astrological Coffee Talk, Aries, Sun, Moon, Risings, hit me up, Eric at BigEAstro.com. Enjoy the college basketball, enjoy the weekend, enjoy the new year, and enjoy the new version of you. Let these energies and these light codes integrate. Please remember, you are sovereign, you are free, but you are free to choose your reality and manifest. You're a co-creator of the universe and your universe. Introspection, self-love, authenticity. Vibrate from your heart chakra. Be your true, authentic self. And Astro Weather, 27th through the 30th, Aries Solar Eclipse, Neptune and Aries, Pisces, Aries, Taurus Moon. I was born in September, but I was ready in June. Check out the website, BigEAstro.com, and thank you for the love. I'll see you Friday, mañana morning, 11 a.m. Pacific, talking about this Neptune Aries energy on IG Live. Quick, 12-15 minutes. Don't miss it. 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Big E Astrology. Adios. Later.